मैं संदीप कुमार आप सभी का अरोमा साइंस क्लास में स्वागत करता हूं। आज का टॉपिक है कैंसर के बारे में, जिसके अंतर्गत जीन, जेनेटिक्स, प्रोटो ऑन्कोजेन और ऑन्कोजीन्स के बारे में अध्ययन किया जाएगा। यह एजुकेशनल वीडियो पार्ट 2 के अंतर्गत रखा गया है। सबसे पहले हम लोग जीन के बारे में पढ़ते हैं। जीन किसे कहते हैं? A gene is the basic physical and functional unit of heredity. A gene is the basic physical and functional unit of heredity. Genes are made up of DNA. Some genes act as instructions to make molecules called proteins. However, many genes don't code for proteins. Genes are contained in chromosomes, which are in the nucleus of the cell. Hence, all living beings have genes that exist throughout the body. Now we study about genetics. The scientific study of heredity is called genetics. Cancer genetics. The study of genetic factors in inherited and sporadic cancer is called cancer genetics. Heredity. Heredity is the sum of all biological processes by which particular characteristics are transmitted from parents to their offspring. Now we study about cell, which has already discussed in our previous educational video. In this topic, we recall the term cell. A cell is the basic unit of life. A cell is the smallest basic unit of life. The structural and functional unit of any living organism is called cell. Cell theory. The cell theory tells us the following three facts which are essential. All life is made of cells. Secondly, a cell is the smallest unit of life. Third, cells can only come from other cells. Unicellular organism. An organism whose body is made up of only single cell is called unicellular organism. For example, amoeba, bacteria, etc. Multicellular organism. Those organisms who are composed of many cells are called multicellular organisms. Example, man, human beings, animals, plants, etc. Human body is a complex structure that is made up of multiple cells. Human body is like a factory. Likewise, a factory produces many products in which some products are found defective. Defective products are trying to repair and rectify if possible. Same as a factory, our body also produces about 330 billions of cells a day. Our body has power to produce a defective cell, and such defective cell is destroyed by our body. If our body fails to destroy or eat such defective cell, then this defective cell functions bad to our body, avoiding proper signals and control mechanisms. A defective cell grows more and more. Hence, it makes a group of defective cells on any surface of normal cell and our body becomes diseased. A group of defective cells causes tumors in our body, which is cancerous or not cancerous on the basis of several tests. Proto-Oncogene. Our genes are made up of sequences of DNA which contain the information essential for our cells to function and grow properly. Genes contain instructions or codes which tell a cell to make a specific type of protein. Each protein has a specialized function in our body. Proto-oncogene. Proto-oncogene. The word proto-oncogene is made up of proto, onco, and gene. The meaning of gene is already discussed. Proto means original or first or foremost or before, whereas onco means lesions, bulk, mass, tumor, cancer. A proto-oncogene is also called CONC or cellular oncogenes. It is a type of gene involved in normal cell growth. In the cell, there are many proto-oncogenes. Each one is responsible for making a protein involved in cell growth, cell division, and other performance in the cell. Most of time, these genes work the way they are supposed to do so, but sometimes go wrong. When an error, that is mutation or bad change, occurs in a proto-oncogene, the gene can become turned on when is not supposed to be turned on. When this happens, proto-oncogene can converted into malfunctioning gene and is called oncogene. Oncogenic cells will start to grow out of control. Uncontrollable cell growth of oncogenic cells leads to cancer. Oncogene. Onco means lesions or mass or bulk or tumor or cancer. Gene already explained. Oncogene, a gene related to cause tumor or cancer on the basis of various medical tests. In other words, oncogenes are mutated form of proto-oncogenes. Functions of proto-oncogenes in our body. First, to stimulate cell division, to inhibit cell differentiation. Thirdly, to prevent apoptosis. Apoptosis. What is apoptosis? In general, apoptosis means cell death. Apoptosis is the process of programmed cell death that is used during early development or betterment to eliminate unwanted cells. Above, these processes are essential for following purposes. First, for cell growth. Second, for development of good cells in our body. Third, for maintaining healthy tissues and organs in our body. Major mutations and how they can turn a proto-oncogene into an oncogene. Proto-oncogene के अंतर्गत तीन बातों को रखा गया है म्यूटेशन को। एक ट्रांसलोकेशन, जिसे दूसरी भाषा में ट्रांसपोजिशन कहते हैं, दूसरा जीन एम्प्लीफिकेशन और तीसरा पॉइंट म्यूटेशन। ट्रांसलोकेशन के अंतर्गत जीन या प्रोटीन फ्यूजन्स होते हैं, कनेक्शन ऑफ अदरवाइज सेपरेटेड जीन्स। सेकेंड, डिजेबल जीन्स होते हैं, और थर्ड, क्रिएट्स एरर विद इन जीन्स बाय इंसर्शन ऑफ ट्रांसपोजेबल एलिमेंट्स। जीन एम्प्लीकेशन के अंतर्गत इंक्रीज प्रोटीन लेवल्स, अगला कैन लीड टू deregulated cell growth. Thirdly, can cause drug resistant tumors. पॉइंट म्यूटेशन के अंतर्गत विद इन कंट्रोल एलिमेंट, इसके अंतर्गत चेंज इन एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ जीन। सेकेंडली, may interfere with the splicing of transcribed pre-messenger RNA. These errors lead to altered production of proteins. पॉइंट म्यूटेशन के अंतर्गत विद इन द जीन्स के अंतर्गत काउज चेंज इन फंक्शन, एक्टिवेशन, स्टेबिलिटी एंड लोकेशन ऑफ प्रोटीन्स शामिल हैं। आज इतना ही, इसी के साथ धन्यवाद।